Claire. Welcome to my allotment here in Zurich, Switzerland. It's a really beautiful sunny day and I'm here with my ball of twine and my knife because I have some peas that need trellising. I've planted 3 lots of different peas in my garden. Unfortunately I never labelled them and I'm not quite sure how tall they're going to grow, but either way they need trellising, so I'll make something up. One of my fellow allotmenteers left this bundle of sticks and I collected them. Thought they would be quite useful for me. They're not super strong, but I think they will last for a season. So come with me and I'll show you what I'm up to today. I even tried to build a trellis here over 2 rows of peas, and I've got another row here beside my potato patch growing amongst the leaves. And a circular patch. All of these need trellises. I'll start with the A-frame that I already started, and obviously, as with every day, I need to pull out the weeds. Oh, I just found this little bug. I think it's a June bug that's come out quite early, and so maybe I'll call it a May bug. It was actually holding onto a little twig which I picked up, just in case you wondered. Now, I thought this was going to be a pretty simple, easy task. I just needed to wrap some string around. Tucking the little ones in. Okay, it's already taking way longer just to do one little thing. I've still got the other side to do. Right, I'm just gonna wrap it around super quick. I don't know how to space them. It's really not working out. I think I need some reinforcement. I should do. I even did the other side, but the pressure was just too much. Okay, I'm giving up. Oh, starting over. Okay, up here I have some longer poles. I didn't use these to start with because I thought they were going to be way too big, too tall. I'm sure the peas that I planted here are only quite short. Yeah, these are going to be way too long. Could shove them in the ground more. Oh, I'll just make it anyway. Okay, I just made it a bit stronger than last time. Cross supports and an upward support. There must be a name for that, but I'm no engineer. I think it will hold. Yep, another string. I really hope these peas grow. Because it's taking a while, isn't it? Anyway, it's quite nice out here in the garden. And I'm done. First trellis. Tick. Now to this one. Hopefully it's easier. Just a circle, and I'll choose some thick sticks for the teepee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, some of them are inside this ring and some of them are out. I'll just take it off. I'm not sure why I've got it there anyway. 5. Going up. Easy to tie at the top. And I learnt my lesson. This time I'm just going to wrap around as quickly as possible. If the string allows. Yep, whoop. Got a bit twisted. I actually think the peas I planted here are super tall, like 2 meters. This is going to be too short, but we'll see. Oh, finished. I actually stopped and had a cup of tea, but I didn't film that bit. Wasn't sure how many sticks I need for down here. I'm just going to poke these in a line. The peas I planted are all hiding underneath the leaves. They're from about 2 years ago, these peas, and I just sort of put them in the ground, not really expecting them to come up. So now I'm just picking the thin sticks. When peas grow, they have little tendrils that wrap around whatever they're climbing on, and they normally like horizontal something or other frames. I'm sort of hoping that these sticks are thin enough and they can wrap around them and they will grow. Well, obviously they grow vertical, but that the tendrils don't need something horizontal, but will be okay with something vertical, if that makes sense. If not, I will just wrap some string around it. More string at a later date. A few more in, and it's finished. A wobbly fence. Under the A-frame, I decided I would just go in and fill the patches. I think it was these peas. They're like sugar snaps. And it says here they grow 70 centimetres. And I'm sure that's why I made the trellis quite short to start with. Oh well, there'll just be something growing anyway. After I planted these, I did cover them up and water them. And I was going to finish, but you know me, something else to do in the garden. I remembered I had some sweet pea seeds, and I just thought I'd quickly get them in. I always grow sweet peas up this trellis. In fact, I made a video about it once before. I only had 9 seeds, so I just put them out evenly-ish. I know that there's lots of slugs, 1 this time of year and 2 near this place, so I'm just going to grab some coffee chaff. I'm not sure what it's called. The leftover grounds, skins from roasting coffee. There's a couple of coffee roasters near me and I sometimes collect it from them. I'm hoping it deters the slugs. I've actually never tried it before, this is the first time. And I'll just pop some underneath here. And lastly, I did grow these at home, little sweet peas. Obviously when there's one job to do, there's always something else. Sweeping, weeding. Okay. This is a pallet I've got standing up. And I also planted sweet peas underneath here last year. They did really well. These are a bit flimsy. I grew them in toilet rolls. Because there's not much space here, I prefer to take the toilet roll off before I put it in the ground, but I believe you can just leave them in. It's hard to dig a little hole in this little pallet thing. Well, the roots stick. Sometimes I just leave some of the rolls still on. And the last one, a nice view of my garden. Okay, so I've been at my garden quite a while. Managed to put up some structures, finish with my knife and the ball of string. So that's me for the day. Thank you very much for watching and I hope you have a great one.